What was your motivation for starting Cowboys for Kids?
Our motivation for starting Cowboys for Kids has been a 20-year dream of impacting the foster care system, where we've seen neglect and we've seen children go through the system until they're 18 years old, whatever age they entered, without any great impacts on their understanding, their self-esteem and their ability to intervene into the society. So we want to change lives, and it's important.
Why the cowboy theme, and how does this connect to your teachings?
The cowboy theme at Cowboys for Kids is particularly engaging for the children. They tend to associate with that theme quite well. It's fun. Everything about it is, every kid wants to be a cowboy or a cowgirl. So we find it as a great connectability. And of course, when you introduce the saddles, the hats and the boots and the horses and that type of theme, it kind of, they leave behind some of their fears and doubts of going into such a program.
What kind of traumas have these children been through?
I suppose we don't have time in this interview to focus on all the traumas that children go through, but certainly I think the most inhibiting one for them is the fact that they want to belong. And when they've been cast aside and neglected and enter into the foster system, they find themselves that they're not connected, they're not worth anything. And I think where we start on that is to rebuild that in each child.
What are your biggest obstacles with regards to running the ranch?
Running the ranch, I suppose, is like any charity or any organisation. It comes down to finances. We need to expand the ranch to able to run the programs we do with the medical teams that we need, a mental health specialist, as well as feed for the horses. We need an indoor arena for all-weather usage. We need a rock climbing wall, so that we can come from developing the children through the program, the equine psychotherapy program, and then we can take them through unlocking their skills and their talents. Like, we want to build a workshop that is metalwork, woodwork, arts, crafts, music, and start to open up these children and recognising that they have value in them, and those values and those talents and skills will be able to propel them forward in self-esteem issues and knowing there's a hope and a future.
Cool. What are the most important things you need assistance with in order to run this ranch properly?
To run the ranch properly, and the assistance we need is clearly in volunteers. The volunteer part of the programs is vast because of what people can allocate in actual time. Outside that, as we go forward, we want to build staff. So that means that we'll need finances and backing to help us with the staff, because the task ahead of us is vast and the vision is great. So, and of course, what we said about the finances to build the infrastructure, because without the infrastructure we can't take the kids through a lengthy program like a 12-month program rather than the 6 or 8 week equine program.
What is your vision for the work of Cowboys for Kids, and what is your dream?
The dream for Cowboys for Kids is that we want to leave a legacy. We don't live forever. So we want to build an organisation that long after we've gone is still working within the foster care system. Once we have established here an outcomes and we have measures from Beulah Ranch and Cowboys for Kids, that will enable us to go out in the community and go to other like-minded people and then instruct them, help them and walk with them and show them how to set up what they can do and work with foster care, so that we can actually reproduce ourselves. So that across Australia we can make a real impact in the foster care system.